Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I know that it just started, so you don't know what you're getting yourself into, but I know that you'll like it. And I always do the fingers when I get kind of awkward. I'm like, pew, pew, pew. Subscribe. For those of you that have already subscribed, you may or may not have noticed that I took a couple weeks off, probably 3 weeks now, I think, from posting videos. I normally have been posting a video every Friday, and I'm loving it, so I'm not stopping, but I just kind of wanted to have a little like heart-to-heart with you guys and just kind of talk a little bit. My channel is typically like DIYs, essential oils, Young Living essential oils to be specific, baking, cookie decorating, house things, and I don't know what else, other things, some beauty stuff. Anyways, it's kind of just been like a fun outlet for me, and I have so many more ideas to come. So none of that's going to stop, but I did decide to take a little break, and it was kind of unintentional. These past couple weeks have been really, really crazy. My husband's grandpa passed away a couple weeks ago, and then my grandpa came in from out of town just this past week, and so we got to spend time with him. We haven't seen him in a very long time, and it was really, really good to see him. So there's been like a lot of grandpa stuff randomly, and also just like family stuff, processing and grieving and healing and, you know, moving forward and all of that as a family. So it's just been a really busy and crazy and emotional past couple weeks. That's one of the reasons why my focus was pulled from posting videos. But also another thing that's going on with me is I'm in the process of trying to lose some weight, and it's not really an easy topic for me to talk about to people that like I don't really know. And it's just being open and vulnerable, and I am myself on this channel, and I want to just continue to be myself and to open myself up. I just kind of wanted to talk about it. I am on the journey to losing some weight, and I have quite a bit that I want to lose, and I want to do it right. I want to do it healthily. I'm not a professional in this area. I'm just trying to eat better and work out and do it in a healthy way, and something that works, stuff that works for my body. I am not here to tell you how to lose weight or, you know, some exercises to do. Like, this isn't this video, but I did want to just like share a part of me and a part of my journey that I don't really openly talk about to everybody. I wanted to explain why I had been MIA for the past 3 weeks. And then also just felt like the right time to just be like open and vulnerable and share this part of my journey with you guys. So I hope that you guys are here to respect and be kind and all of that to everybody's journey, not just my own. I want this to be a safe place for everyone to feel like they can share their stories and it not be made fun of or judged or mocked or anything like that. This is a safe place, and that's what I want to create within this community. All are welcome, as long as we're here out of kindness and care and support and love and respect. Respect is the main thing. So anyways, yeah, I've never really had a weight problem like this. I've never struggled with my weight like this. Food hasn't been a problem for me. It hasn't been a struggle. I didn't like emotionally. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. I don't even know how much of this I'm gonna put in, because like the last thing I want to do is like offend anybody else either, because this is my story, but my story isn't better or worse than anybody else's. So I want to be careful about how I'm coming across too. So I hope that this gets heard well and received well, because the last thing that I want to do is offend anybody or upset anyone. If this is your journey, if this is something that you actually do struggle with, it's okay. And I'm not trying to say I didn't do that because that would have been bad to do. It's just that I didn't do that because that's just not It just wasn't a part of my journey. It just wasn't a part of it for me, but it's okay if it was for other people. So yeah, high school, I was fine. It was kind of one of those things where it was like, wow, I have like 5 pounds to lose, and then I would lose it quick, and it was like, okay, and I would move on with life. Like, it wasn't ever something that I really deeply struggled with, eating or losing any weight if I did eat like a bit more and I wasn't as active. Fast forward to having a baby, that for me, it probably honestly, also when I went on birth control. I went on birth control right before I got married, and I got off birth control probably less than a year into my marriage because I was gaining a lot of weight and it made me turn into a crazy person. I wasn't myself, and Cameron was like, who did I marry? And I was like, ah. I just didn't feel like myself. So I was probably on birth control for about a year, but I gained quite a bit of weight. I'd probably say 20 pounds while I was on birth control. And I could have switched to another one, but I didn't really feel comfortable being on birth control anyways. I'm not against birth control. I'm not against being preventative when it comes to birth control and having babies. So anyways, I got pregnant. Like, we were like, if it happens, cool. If it doesn't, it's okay, you know? So we really thought that it wasn't going to happen, and then it did. And she's the best surprise that we have ever had in our entire lives. I would not trade her, this life, being pregnant, having a baby, none of it. I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. So I instantly, obviously, I was like, okay, well, I'm cutting out everything. So I cut out caffeine, I cut out coffee, I cut out soda, I cut out a lot of things. So anyways, I had Cadence, my daughter. I went like a month breastfeeding, probably a little over. And then my supply wasn't enough. Sorry if this is TMI. And I stopped breastfeeding. And then after that is when I kind of like subconsciously, but it kind of took control, was just kind of like, my body is mine again, you know? It was like, I'm free, you know? That feeling, and you know what I'm talking about if you're a mama, you get that because your body just isn't your own for so long. And I don't think that I was prepared emotionally or mentally to process what that would look like after I stopped breastfeeding. And so I just started eating, and it was like kind of an entitlement thing in my mind. It was kind of like, I went a year without eating that. Like, I'm gonna have that and I deserve it. Dang it, you know, like, and one thing led to another, and it just got out of control. I wasn't trying to escape from anything, I don't think. I think it strictly was just bad habits. I fell into really bad habits and not being disciplined, and I was a new mom and I'm tired, and kind of this entitlement, like, I deserve this, like, I've worked really hard and I'm tired and this has been a hard day and blah blah blah, I'm gonna have that, you know. It was kind of that's I think where it came from. I don't know. So anyways, I don't need to like explain myself to you. I'm just trying to like process it and figure it out for myself. So anyways, I have been on a weight loss journey back and forth for years. Since Cadence is 6 now, and I really started trying to lose weight when she was like 1. So for the past like 5 years, I've off and on been trying to lose weight, and I haven't tried everything, but I've kind of tried everything. And for me, it's been really hard to keep it off. And so I'm going a different route this time, and I'm just opening myself up here, and I'm just gonna talk about it because I need to do this for myself, and I need to keep this off for myself. Weight normally is not an issue for me, and getting down to where I want to get down to and then staying there will be okay for me. I just need to get it off, and it's the working really hard to get it off that I'm having a hard time doing. It's like, obviously, no one wants to put the hard work in. Everyone wants to just be skinny. And it's like, well, you have to put in a lot of, everyone wants to just be millionaires. And it's like, you have to work your butt off in order to make a lot of money, right? Like typically, I feel like I'm tired of doing this. Like, I'm just tired of doing this. At some point within your life, there are arguments, there are situations, there's struggles, there's improvements, there's things that you need to do. You need to change that behavior and grow beyond it, right? After a while, you get to a place where you're like, why are we having this fight still? Like, why are we still dealing with this? Like, just do it. I think I'm at an age where I'm just like, I'm just tired of fighting the same fight. That's all I have to say. Things in my life, I'm at this season of my life where I'm just tired of doing the same thing over and over and over. You know, like I lose some weight, I gain it back. I lose some weight, I gain it back. I lose some weight, I gain it back. And it's like, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of fighting this same weight issue that I've been fighting. Let's fix it and let's move on. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times for me, what our focus is on during our days and during our weeks, and turns into months and turns into years, you know, a lot of our focus is in those moments. And if I'm too focused on constantly losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight and gaining weight, I'm not doing what God has asked me to do. Whether or not you believe in God, whether or not religion needs to be brought into this or not, is up to you. Take or leave that aspect of it. But for me, that's where I'm at. I'm stuck. That's what it is. I'm just stuck in this rut of trying to get out and not being able to. And so my focus just stays here. When it's like, let's just learn it. Let's apply it. Let's do it. Let's move on. And let's not let this be an issue anymore. And let's just focus on the rest of life, right? Like everything else in life that is coming my way, I'll be able to put better attention to that. I'm ready. And so I'm doing it. So the month of March, as a whole, I have been eating a salad every day. I'm like paying attention more to what I'm eating, and I'm kind of enjoying it more than I thought that I would. So yeah, that's been really, really good for me. I've just really been drinking water. I've been eating salads. I've been intermittent fasting and watching what I'm eating during the day, during the hours that I am eating. So April 1st, I started the challenge of working out, and I've added workouts into my routine. For me, I had to start with one thing and just focus on it so that I didn't just like do it all at once and burn myself out. It has to become a lifestyle change. April, I started to weigh myself, and now every Monday morning, those are my weigh-in days. So yeah, I've weighed myself 3 times since I've started working out in April. So far, I have lost, 7.2 pounds, pretty sure. Yes. I'm not too worried about the scale, to be honest. Like, I already feel differences in my body. I can feel it, I can see it. So I've just been like really diligent, but there's been some things that I've had to do in order to set myself up for success. Just making sure that obviously your kitchen is stocked with good things. I just have to say no to the things that my sugar-filled, addicted brain wants to say yes to. Another thing that I've needed to do is literally like live in workout clothes. I love getting dressed, and this is just a personal thing. So like, I love to get dressed. I love dressing up. I love clothes. I love fashion. I love fashion design. I love style. I don't have like the best style, but like I love that stuff. I used to want to be a fashion designer, and I still totally do want to be a fashion designer, but I just know that's not gonna happen for me. It's fine. I love clothes. And this season of being heavier than I normally am, I've kind of given up that whole avenue of dressing up, and I dress to kind of like survive. But it's not exactly how I want, it's not at all how I want to dress. Thinking about putting on workout clothes every day just feels to me like the stereotypical stay-at-home mom. I'm gonna offend so many people, but like, I don't know, just like the mom that always is wearing the yoga pants, like, but just like in the back of my mind, that's where it was like, I'm not gonna do that, you know? I don't wanna do that. I wanna get dressed, and I wanna like put my makeup on, and I wanna look cute and feel cute. But for me, in this season, I have realized, and I have had the epiphany that like, I apologize to all of the mamas out there. I get now why moms live in workout clothes. And it's, for me, it's because if I'm already wearing it, I'm going to work out. Like if I wake up and I put on workout clothes, I'm actually gonna work out that day. But if I'm wearing regular clothes and I've put my makeup on for the day, no, I'm not going to change middle of the day or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna change my clothes, take off my makeup. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do that. So I have been in this season, the past 3 weeks now, of living in workout. So I went and bought some more workout clothes. I have been living in them every day. I have been wearing, almost every day, I have been wearing workout clothes, and it helps. I actually work out, like even like during the day, even it's like before lunch, it's like, let's go for a walk. And so kids and I will go out and we'll go on a walk. Also, I have been doing Pilates, and it's just a video online. It's on Amazon Prime. I can leave links down below, but by no means is this something that I'm saying you have to do, you should do, or even something that I recommend for you. I think that you need to obviously check with your doctor and who's going to help you make the best decisions for you and your body and your circumstances and your life and all of that. But so for me, I've started doing Pilates. I have done it 2 weeks in a row now. That has been fun for me. So I have wanted to do Pilates for a couple years now, and I had my spin bike, which is something that I've actually really, really loved to do. I owned a spin bike for 5 years. It's kind of what started me on my weight loss journey, was spinning, but my bike broke. For me, it just felt like something that God was trying to tell me that I have to try something different. I have to do something and put more hard work. I was already putting in hard work, but like I have to put in a different kind of hard work into this. This has to be changed from the inside out. So I have approached it this time very differently, and I'm feeling really, really good about it. And I keep saying to my friends and family that I'm just in a really good headspace right now with it. Like, I'm feeling really good about the decisions that I've been making. You know, if I cheat, I'm only cheating myself, and I'm ready to fix this and then move forward and move on. I'm just rambling now and I'm just talking, but this is like my journey. This is what's going on right now that I just wanted to process with you guys about and just share. I miss making videos, obviously, and I want to go on this journey with you guys, and so that you guys can see my progress that way. And it's for me to hold me accountable, you know, like this is another avenue that I can go down to hold myself accountable and show you guys probably monthly, like what the updates are. And not necessarily a number, not necessarily how much I've lost. Whether I share that info with you or not, doesn't matter. I'm not going to do like before and after pictures. That stuff, At least right now, that's not my concern. This is a part of my day every day now. It's like really, really my heavy focus, because something has to change, and I'm tired of fighting this same fight. So I want to fight it. I want to work hard. I want to lose the weight, and I want to keep it off. And I want to then turn my focus to other things. And I don't know what those other things are, but I'm ready for this chapter of my life to be done and move forward with a healthier body and a healthier lifestyle. Tell me in the comments below if this is something that would interest you. If you're on this journey, we can do it together. You can post your progress in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click that notification bell. It will notify you every time I make a new video. So even if I don't make a video every Friday, when I do post a video, it will notify you. That way you can be up to date and up to speed, especially if they are my health monthly updates that you want to be a part of, if you're doing this as well. I am really thankful for you guys being here and listening to all of this. This is going to be probably a very long video. So if you have stuck with me this whole way, thank you so much. Seriously, that means a whole lot to me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I will hopefully post another video next Friday. So make sure to click that bell and stay tuned to what I have happening moving forward. And I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.